Welcome, my dear friends, to the 200 hours of teaching training program in Yan Yoga. Swami Vivekananda is essentially a yogi. A yogi is not an ordinary worldly person. A yogi is a person who is capable of seeing God in the world. A yogi is a person who can be calm under all circumstances. A yogi is a person who is peaceful even amidst all confusion. Swami Vivekananda has had many problems, has had many difficulties. There was poverty. There was the death of his father. His brothers were to be educated. His sisters were to get married. There was a poverty. In spite of all the things, Swami Vivekananda was able to maintain that equanimity of mind, sobriety of mind, balanced state of mind. One day, when he was the wandering monk, he was in Kashi with the walking stick, in the saffron robes, with the shaven head. When he was walking as a wandering monk in the streets of Benares, he was spotted out by a few huge monkeys. They are very large in size. If they stand on the back legs or hind legs, they will be 5 feet high, tall, and they are very wild. A group of monkeys, about 10 or 15 of them, spotted out the strange person, Sri Swami Vivekananda. They started chasing, they started pouncing upon him. Swami Vivekananda instinctively took to heels, he started running away from them. The world is very, very bad to the weak person. It frightens the weak person. It chases the weak person. House may be full of problems, office may be full of problems, country may be full of problems. If we are weak, we will be chased. Now Swami Vivekananda was running away, trying to go away from the chasing monkeys, pouncing monkeys. At a distance, there was a man, a great sadhu. He looked at Swamiji, shouted at the top of his voice, "Man, don't run. If you run, you will be in trouble. Wherever you are, be firm. Don't run away from the circumstances, situations. The vicissitudes of life, the fluctuations of fortune will always trouble you. Even a small dog wants to catch you if you are afraid. The wives will try to trouble you if you are afraid. Husbands will try to trouble you if you are afraid. Bosses will try to trouble you if you are afraid. Subordinates and colleagues will try to trouble you if you are afraid. What is needed is strength, strength, strength. Swami Vivekananda's message is strength at every level. Now this sadhu at a distance looked at the plight and condition of Swami Vivekananda. The monkeys were chasing him. He wanted Swamiji to stand firm, to be strong. And immediately Swami Vivekananda was able to catch the point. He stood, looked at the monkeys, stared at them, gazed at them. The monkeys came close, looked at Swamiji for a few seconds or minutes. We do not know what has happened to them. They retreated, they returned, they went back. As long as Vivekananda was trying to avoid them, run away from them, they were chasing him, troubling him, frightening him. When you stand firm, strong, when you look at them, they return. The entire philosophy is there. Uddhared atmanatmanam. When you are strong, you protect yourself. You strengthen yourself. You are firm on your feet. The moment you are weak, the whole world frightens you. It is Hridaya Daurbalyam, again coming to Sri Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. When Arjun wanted to run away from the battlefield, Sri Krishna shouted, "Cha kutastva kashmalamidam vishame samupastitam anarya justam asvargyam akirtikaram Arjuna kshudram hridaya daurbalyam tyektvottishta parantapa." Man, stand up. Girdle up your loins. Don't be weak. Don't try to run away. Same message you find being given to Swamiji. And therefore Swamiji gave the same message. Every yogi is strong. Why yogi? A person who is weak cannot live in this world. Only a strong person can stand and face the world. The message of Upanishads, Nayam Atma Balahinena Labhyaha. A weak person cannot realize the Brahman. A strong person only can rise up. And yoga is to make us strong. Yoga is to make us bold. Yoga is to make us courageous. And that is the message of Upanishads. That is the message of the Bhagavad Gita. That is the message of Patanjali. That is the message of Swami Vivekananda. The same Swami Vivekananda went to Chicago. He had many disciples. One day, he went to the park along with his Shishya's disciples for a class. One of the lady disciples was wearing a red jacket. In that park, there was a bull. That bull got provoked. It started pouncing upon the lady. It chased. All Sishyas, all disciples ran helter-skelter. They went behind the bushes, they went behind the trees. But Swami Vivekananda stood where he was. The bull came at a great speed to push him out, to tear him to pieces, to pounce upon him. Swamiji was unperturbed. He was looking straight into the eyes of the bull. The bull at a great speed came, stood in front of Swamiji, looked at his eyes. After a few seconds or minutes, it returned. What happened? Vivekananda was a man of will, man of strength, man of confidence, man of courage, man of concentration. When he was looking straight into the eyes of the bull got scared. The bull got frightened. Instead of Vivekananda running away, the bull ran away. Society runs away from the person who is strong. Sir Winston Churchill said, "I am afraid of that Mahatma Gandhi who does not wear any shirt. With a lion cloth he comes, a meek person, a puny creature, but I cannot stand him because of his strong willpower." Who is a yogi? Who is a Raja Yogi? A Raja Yogi is a man of strong will. All these things you may understand when I give you a simple example. Suppose you are traveling by a train. You are seated. In front of you there is another man or woman seated. You just look at the other person into the eyes, not angrily, not at all with any feeling. Just look at him or her. After half a minute, the other person changes his face, looks this side and said, "Nobody is capable of being seen with strength." You can experience it. You look at the dog, it will change its direction of the eyes. You look at the bull seriously, it will turn this side or that side. You look at a person just into his eyes, he will change his looks. That is willpower, that is strength, that is courage, that is confidence. Swami Vivekananda is able to be a global personality, a prophet, because of his wonderful willpower. Raja Yoga, he is a yogi. A yogi is invincible. A yogi is peaceful. A yogi is strong. A yogi is always successful. Thank you very much.